Hello, Mud friends! Andang here for another episode of Transport Fever. When we last left off, we were getting ready to go ahead and just celebrate because our lines were finally making money. And I actually did read through a lot of the comments, in fact all of the comments that were left on the last video, and there have been a lot of great suggestions. In particular about me being completely inefficient. I had been used to Train Fever where we didn't really know how far the reach of the individual bus stops were. Well, it turns out they're huge. I mean, look how much space this is covering. So we have a really inefficient city right now and inefficient lines, and so we need to basically get rid of a lot of the bus stops, a lot of the different carriages that are going on it, and all that type of stuff. Also, a suggestion which we're going to carry out first is people said, hey, you got a road over here on the other side of Oklahoma City. Why not upgrade the station to include the other side? So we're going to go ahead and do the second street connection and hit apply here. And so we now have this extra street connection, which this actually was supposedly supported in Train Fever. I tried it and I think it worked. It was kind of a conspiracy if it worked or not, but I think it did. And so we're actually just going to connect this up, and that's kind of annoying that it turns right away. We don't want that. We want a nice connection like that. That's good enough. And so now that is all connected to the station, so you can see that it actually updated to where all of this is now covered by this station, which is pretty cool. So there you go, it expanded, and so in theory this entire beachfront area should be able to connect to the station, and so that'll be so much more efficient and should just be really good all around. Okay, so this episode really is going to be hopefully on efficiency. One thing I do want to talk about real quick is just I love how there's these small little homes. No longer do you have to have just like these big homes, you can have small ones that fit in like right here between the street and the bus. I think that's pretty cool. And just makes the city seem so much more believable, where homes are no longer like the standard size. They're able to be all sorts of different sizes. And so yeah, you have stuff like that now, which is pretty cool. Okay, so let's make this city be more efficient. So I think one of the things we want to do is basically have different branches coming off. So we'll have like a route that goes here, here, over here, maybe even one this way. I'm not too sure on that one though. Although there are some uncovered homes over here that are not being covered by the lines, so we should probably make sure that those get taken care of. So I think the easiest way to do this first would just to be to have a line that goes straight up here and then straight out to the city and then back. I think would be fairly easy. We'd have one connecting the two lines, maybe even going in a circle. Well, I'm still debating on that. And then we'll have another one over on this side of the city. So we'd have two different tram lines. This is going to totally disrupt our entire thing. So the first thing I think we want to do is just delete these middle stations that we absolutely don't need, like this one. And we're going to keep the route open just so that we can make sure on line 2 that we have everything still functioning while we're doing all this in real time. And it already broke it. Alright, I think that was the third stop, so we're going to go ahead and remove that. There we go. Easy to fix. Easy to fix. Alright, so we definitely don't need Miller Street either. So we're just going to go ahead and get rid of it. And get rid of Miller. We should probably be deleting these on the thing first. I feel like we might want to keep 4th Street because it's in kind of a good position. So I think we'll actually get rid of Mill Street. Get rid of that, and then we kind of want a stop up farther that way. So I feel like we could get rid of Park Street. We're going to keep it for now. We're going to get rid of Elm Street. And then we're definitely going to get rid of Johnson. And let's see, Jefferson is actually pretty popular, so we'll keep it there for now, and we'll just get rid of Locust. And so now it'll take a little bit more efficient route throughout the city. And because Jefferson's so popular there, I feel like we can just get rid of Winston Street as well. Okay, so now we want to go ahead and delete all of the stations that were not the bus stops, carriage stops, whatever you want to call them, that we're not using. We want to get rid of them. Delete that. Delete that. And if we... probably should not be deleting these because we might end up replacing them, but just for the clarity of my mind and for my sanity, my OCD sanity, we're going to go ahead and get rid of them. So now we have a bit more efficient circular route. It still has some issues, but it should be much more efficient even already without doing anything else. And so it's alright, it's 75 seconds. It's still kind of going over the same territory. So now we have this route going around and stuff's still expanding, so that's good. Alright, so let's see. This stop covers everything in that direction so far. So that's good. This stop covers pretty much everything middle of the town, so we don't even need this stop at all. This stop is totally useless for us for right now. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this Park Street stop, which will make this route be so much more effective, run it down to 62 seconds. Everything is covered here. We are going to add on extra stuff going out farther into the city, not at the second though. So we're going to go ahead and delete that. I'm just going to leave this here for now, and then we'll go to other cities, start fixing them. Then we'll come back here, I think is the most efficient way to do this, as far as just gradually improving the routes here. Every 62 seconds is definitely way too often, so we can tell a few of these to actually go to the station. There we go. Go to the depot or whatever. And we could probably get rid of more as well. I'm a little bit overbearing on times, and so I actually try to make it be like super low so that people are more likely to ride it to where there's like no excuse not to ride these. So hopefully that'll make this be much more efficient, and we might even be making more money that way, which is kind of important in this game. Alright, 92 people waiting here. Alright, now Newark, totally different situation. For one thing, in Newark, we definitely want the backside of the station, so let's go ahead and upgrade that because, I mean, did it do it? What? Yes, apply. There we go. I guess we didn't have any money, but that works. So let me actually drag this over here so that you guys can see the entire company statistics here. And we're actually doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We're only negative... Last time we were only negative 68,000 for the entire year, which is amazing. Like, that's basically really profitable. This is so negative because we've been deleting bus stops and doing all this other stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and connect this road on up. How do we want to do this? I feel like that would be the easiest way. We don't have any money, so we can't do this yet. We're going to be able to soon. That would definitely be the best way to do that, I think. So let's see. That one has 0 on it right now. They both have 0. Why do they both have 0 people riding right now? That's not good. It's really bad. I don't understand why they both have 0. Okay, well that's a problem. That would be a problem. Alright, you need to turn around, buddy. Hopefully that'll spread things out a bit more. I don't know why. I guess they were both going the same direction. I didn't even know that that's a thing that could happen. That's really weird. In the original Train Fever, it would actually fix it. Once they got to the station, they would be going the right direction. Okay, that was weird. Hopefully that'll fix everything. That'd be really annoying if we end up having like this horrible issue. I mean, there's the lights on here that are the correct directions. Yeah, they're all the right... I don't know why that happened, but it did. So there you go. Oh, and those are still headed there. Oh, man. Well, it's no wonder we're in a huge financial bind right now. It's because this direction over here has been totally unattended to. This is bad. This is actually kind of bad. We should have fixed that much sooner. Okay, well, the only thing to do right now is just to speed up time and wait until we get some more money, because that's just not going to work until we do that. So, how many people are waiting here now? 108 people are waiting here. We zoom in here. These buildings did finish off, which is pretty cool. Always like seeing our city growing here. It's just amazing how much more realistic these cities are. That's so cool. Okay, everybody's waiting to go the other direction. Okay, that's really weird. They're coming from the other side of the... What are you doing? Why aren't you going this way? What is going on? Why are you not going the right way? Did we make our route wrong? So, starts in Oklahoma City. Then they go out to Newark. Then they go back to Oklahoma City. Then they go to Downey. So is it just that they have not started? What is going on, game? Alright, if this guy does not get on the other side of the track, then we know something is seriously wrong with what is going on in this game. I don't understand at all. There's a full 70 people on this train, so there's that at least. No, he's going on the wrong side of the track. I don't understand, game. I don't understand. What is going on? Oh man. When they get to Newark, it better be fixed. This is a mess. And they're now spaced way too close together. We're gonna have to hold that one off, but right now I just want to get those 70 people to Newark so that we can make back some of this money. This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. This is such a mess. Such a mess. We're almost to a -1,000,000. Good grief. Autosave. Hey, we got the new vehicle that we will not be able to buy anytime soon. Alright, here we go. You go, buddy. Drop your 70. Drop your 70. Okay. Now, if this second train goes the right direction, then we know it's fixed. If it doesn't, then there's still a huge issue. Okay, this train is going to fill up with 70 people. There we go. We're going to let both of them deliver since it's a full 70. And yeah, we're just going to have to let it cycle through the route a while, and then we'll actually split them up a bit. But right now we just need to recoup our losses, and as long as they're both getting full trains, we're just going to let them go. We totally screwed... How did we screw this up this bad? Alright, we need to pay more attention to the game, apparently. Oh, we need to sell off... Well, we were so focused on that we did not remember about these. Sell those off. There we go. Should help a little bit. Oh my goodness, this is such a... How does this even happen? It's all of your fault, both of you. Pause time here.
Hey.
Select one of these. And actually click this. I found out that you can actually see inside, so let's actually press time again. You can see. This is the most weirdest thing ever. I'm glad that this is in the game, I guess. I don't know. This pretty much signifies like how our entire game is going right now. I mean, it's just such a mess. Here we go. We got a boat and a tank car. Alright. Here we go. He just went through. He's going straight to Newark. What is going on? Right? It starts here, goes up to there, comes back to Oklahoma City, goes to there, comes back to 1. Right? Right. I feel like that we need to just... We're gonna redo this to where Oklahoma City is not the first stop. Newark's the first stop. We're gonna add Oklahoma City. This might screw up everything again. I really don't care. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. That should work, right? Are you kidding me? No, we're not gonna let you do that. We're not going to New York. We created the problem again? Are you kidding me? No path. Why does the line have to start at the start now in this game? It didn't have to do that earlier. They would just go through. What is going on in this game? This should not be happening. I feel like that this is a total glitch and not supposed to happen. Dang it. Now we have to have them both get up this silly incline. And we had it all fixed and then we totally screwed it up. That's what just happened. That is what just happened. Oh my gosh. Alright, so a problem that has happened from us totally messing this up is that now nobody is writing our lines because we redid the route entirely. And so they just assume it's a new route. And so nobody's writing our lines. Okay, why are they both waiting for a free path? Oh, are you kidding me? We misselected the third route. Why is that even a thing? Why can you select this if you're a train? No wonder nobody was wanting to ride, because they all knew that the route master was an idiot. Okay, so it's back to every 12 minutes on here, recommended, time, estimated time, so that's good. There we go, somebody got on, our first passenger. Unbelievable. We're already in 1863 and we're just having to deal with all these issues. We're gonna fix this though. We are going to fix this. I think this is the most I've ever messed up anything. I don't know why they both have to start out at the start of the route. That makes no sense at all to me. I feel like that has to be a glitch or an issue or something. Because let's say that you have like 20 trains. Do they all have to start at the start of the line? Okay, so we got 13 people waiting up here. We're going to be making money eventually. But combining these two lines this early was like the worst idea we ever had. Okay, 33 people on this train. That's at least decent. We won't be losing all our money now. Just part of our money. We're to negative $3 million. Over negative $3 million. That is horrible. It's just a matter of this fixing itself, but it's going to take so many years just to be able to get back, to be able to start paying off all our loans. Oh, this is horrible. Okay, we're not going to stop you in the station. We learned our lesson. We are going to stop you right there. We're going to wait for this to come all the way down. And once we get these two synced up, we're just going to end the episode there. Because we've already been going for a long time. This has been such a mess up episode. Next episode, we're going to fix this. It's going to be great. And basically, we're just going to let things run for a bit. And hopefully get things fixed. And then we're going to be redoing the routes all over the place. And then we'll be adding another rail line in like 2010. That's how long it's going to take to get all this fixed. But we'll get it fixed. Okay. We're going to let it go ahead and go now. When they come back to the station, we'll be able to get it synced better. But that's not till next episode. Thank you everyone so much for watching this tragedy of an episode. When we return, we will hopefully be doing much better than this. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of Transport Fever.